So this PBC thing is a partnership between Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather said in the Boxing Scene article this morning that, him and Al, this they thing, this PBC thing. And that explains a lot. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We up in this thing. Let's jump right onto it. And that explains why fighters don't call Floyd out on the PBC side. That explains why he can jump in and do what he wants when he wants to do it. And, and also he said something about Errol Spence. He said, we'll do another video on that. He says they're going to be, they're going to let that fight build up. And basically, they're going to let Errol and Bud build up. And people, asking the question, well, that will make Errol Spence have a boss. You know what I'm saying? PBC is really in the gray area. It's not a promoter. They're not. I don't know if they're a managerial pack like MTK over in the UK. I would kind of more, put them in that thing. But it seems they still have promoter pool, being manager and advisory business. But now it finds out that Floyd is calling shots with Al Haymon. It's a joint partnership program. And now he's coming out being vocal with that. So he has a hand in PBC and Mayweather Promotions. And at this point, just let Mayweather Promotions go then. So he ultimately owns Gervonta Tank Davis from multiple standpoints. On the manager side, if he wants to stay at PBC, he still has creative control of what happens to him. So Floyd is putting input on how they use these fighters. According, I'll link the article in the description where I got it from. So Floyd is putting input on what happens with these fighters on PBC. He's saying, we should make this matchup, that matchup, this matchup. And it's not shocking because, at the end of the day, we go hard for PBC. We say things about, a lot of different subjects. We talk about ESPN, the Zone, but it's really turning out to be that the Zone and PBC is no different than it's no different from a lot of different other entities. We know Floyd Mayweather, if he put in the blueprint that he used up, at the end of his career, if you using that blueprint, honestly, if you using that blueprint, what you expect? They gonna milk the Crawford fight, so it ain't all on Bob Arum. And it's hard to believe Bob Arum, knowing Bob Arum is a big liar. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like what he said about Errol Spence, which I'll dedicate another video to that later today. It sounds like they don't feel that Errol Spence is ready for Crawford. They want to let it build. It's the same thing. Like he told his uncle, Roger Mayweather, say, if you don't get more active, then somebody gonna end up, you're gonna end up hurting your career, you're gonna end up losing. He said, my uncle gotta understand that it takes 6 months to build a pay-per-view and all this business talk, man. All this business talk, it all came from one source for these young fighters, and it came from Floyd Mayweather. Okay? It came from one source. It came from Mayweather. All these dudes, and now you see why fighters fight the way they do. Why they taking tune-ups. Why they being careful. That's Floyd Mayweather behind the scenes. Now, could he now maybe Al just ask him for his input on some of these fighters? Say, yeah, what you think we should do here? What you think we should do there? And maybe now he putting input in. I heard the schedule for next year is supposed to be great. But at the end of the day, man, I can't be out here telling you guys that PBC is the great. And I criticize PBC. I'm equal opportunities. But this boxing game is straight BS across the board. It is. So, when we criticize the Zone, we criticize ESPN Top Rank, gotta criticize Showtime too. Gotta criticize him. Because he out here, he made Earl look real bad. Just in that little short line. And maybe Earl just doing what he told him to do. Just hold on, be ready. We gonna build you up. And then we gonna go for the kill on the fight. We gonna stretch it out. You 28 years old, Crawford 31. And don't that sound like the train of thought of Floyd Mayweather? Don't that sound like Money Mayweather train of thought? Yeah, he 31, you 28. We gonna get you that Keith Thurman, Sean Porter joint winner. We gonna build you up. We gonna do that in 2020. He gonna be 33 years old by then. You know, you going to be just 29, 30 years old. Man, he going to be taking some battles. Look here, man, they ain't got nobody to fight on the top rank side. They ain't got nobody to fight on the top rank side. They on our time. You know what I'm saying? And just because it seemed like a guy's the boogeyman, these dudes don't be the boogeyman. They don't. These dudes don't be the boogeyman. The boogeyman we really think, man, they don't be the boogeyman. I gotta keep saying that. But I don't find it that shocking that we never really put that together, that Floyd had ownership and had pull on PBC, that he was a part of that group. I think we thought, oh, he just got Mayweather Promotions and him and Al work together. He's still getting money from that. And it's a shame, though, that his impact and his business moves in boxing is now, it goes deeper. It goes deeper than the trend that he set. That he still casts a shadow. He still casts a shadow over the sport of boxing and the business moves on PBC. All these dudes doing these business moves, it's Floyd Mayweather still recommended them business moves behind the scenes. It's Floyd Mayweather that's telling Al, this is what we need to do, protect this guy, Stephen Espinoza. They going to him. And that's another reason why you're not getting the best fight the best. Ain't that crazy that nobody really ever fathomed that? Floyd Mayweather is still calling the shots behind the scenes. It's not just Al Haymon. They listening to him. Oh, this need to happen. That need to happen. And before they look up, a lot of their fighters, man, gonna be right. These dudes don't want to be under Floyd Mayweather. And now that it's gonna start to come out that, you know, he's got calling shots in PBC. He's behind the scenes, and he's still responsible for a lot of these fighters' success and the business models and the business moves that they're using. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters might jump ship to the zone. Maybe some fighters, I find it hard to believe, maybe some fighters didn't know that Floyd Mayweather still had a part in PBC, or he had ownership and he was calling the shots. Because these dudes don't want to be under his shadow, but they must have known because they don't call him out. They refuse to call him out, but, you know, it's sad. You know, I'm not mad at knocking him, but, you know, you guys are not under Mayweather Promotions, but you kind of still are under Mayweather Promotions. That makes sense, okay? He still controls your destiny with Al Haymon. And if I'm some of them fighters, man, and he turns out to be the primary source for why fights not happening, why I'm not getting fights, why I can't move how I want to move, he got out here like that, then you know what? Maybe I do want to move on the top rank or to the zone. Why would you want this clown to overshadow you? He don't do nothing but hate on all y'all. And I got to agree with Ishe Smith on that point. All he do is hate. He don't try to uplift you guys. He see Errol Spence and Wilder getting shot. He come out and say, you know what? We're going to build that Errol Spence fight up. We know Bob Arum won it right now. We're going to build it up. It's just Errol Spence takes his stocks takes a hit right there. His boogeyman aura going right there. Off of strength of what Floyd Mayweather said. A couple lines, 2 sentences Floyd said, and right now, it's a chink in his credibility. His credibility is all shot in Errol Spence. Like I said, I'll get to that later. He don't have no credibility no more, in my opinion. All this, he the boogeyman, what he did in sparring, Floyd Mayweather killed that. He shut that down instantly. He his own boss. He shut that down instantly. Floyd Mayweather, in an article, interview, he made Errol Spence look worse than any other fighter could make him look in the ring. Because all these dudes out here like myself, and I call myself on audit, we back at Earl, saying these dudes don't want to smoke with Earl. And it turns out that Earl don't want to smoke with certain fighters. That's how I look at it. And Mayweather exposed them. Just like that. So when anybody that think they bigger than Floyd Mayweather, not bigger than PBC, not bigger than Showtime, not bigger than Al Haymon, anybody that think they bigger than Floyd Mayweather, you know, or you think you bigger than Floyd, he gonna destroy you and bring your ass back down to earth. And those are facts. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Box community. We make sure if you want to donate, the PayPal links there as well. Do me one better. Tag your favorite PBC fighter in this on Twitter and send them this link. Tag all them PBC dudes. Tag Floyd. Tag Sad Watson. Tag your favorite YouTuber. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on this. Do me a favor. Tag them on Facebook. Screen recorded. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.